drag a hand to select a numeric value. So this is a jQuery UI slider. And if you view the source, function slider, so I will copy this script tag and put it under this one. And I will just create a div ID slider. And where should I put that? I'll put it right here. And let's take a look at our page. Reload it. And there's our slider. Now let me show you what happens if we didn't have that these few lines of code. Let me just comment all this out. Actually, let me just comment this line out. One line out. There's the div tag is technically here, but since we didn't apply anything to it, it's invisible. If I typed hello, there's the div tag you can see. Now let me uncomment this out. Hello is still there, but now there's a slider. All that just from this library and learning how to use this library, the jQuery UI library, so user interface. Okay, let's go back here. And now, okay, jQuery tabs are fun. Okay, it's loading up too fast now. So you've been to a website, there's tabs, type Amazon. Oops, no, don't go to that website. Amazon. They don't have tabs anymore. Who still has tabs? Everything's drop downs now. Sorry about that. Well, you've probably seen websites where there's tabbed. You click the tabs and you get more information. So how do they create this? If you just look at the source code, price, second price, third price, and then here you see an unordered list with 3 list items. Let's say first price, second price, third price, and the links point to tab 1, tab 2, tab 3. So these are IDs. So here we have div ID, tab 1. So if you click this one, it's pointing to this div here. And so on, to tab 1, tab 2, tab 3. And so to create those tabs, it's just this line of code right here, prices.tabs, and it's going the jQuery will look through here and look for prizes. It'll find it here and convert this into tabs and change these content to match them. It will go, okay, this one is matched to this. Tab 2 is matched. Click tab 2. Tab 2 is matched to the div tab 2, and so on. Now if we want to create more tabs in this one, close this. We could create another list item here. I'm going to call this one tab 4, and we'll say consolation prize. I'm just going to hit save now. And so we have this 4th tab, but there is no content associated with it. You can click it, but nothing appears there. So we can create that one. Here. Let me, so I can see the, wow, that's a lot of text. Let me just end that. Paragraph. Howdy. Let's go back here. So first prize, it says first prize, even though I have first prize content underneath tab 4. Second prize still says second prize, third prize says third prize, the consolation prize says howdy. So jQuery is taking care of all this for you. I have this as the last item in this list, but I have the content arranged in the page as the first content. Now watch. If I comment out the tabs, we'll see the unordered list, 1, 2, 3, consolation prize, but we'll see the fourth item first, because that's the way it is laid out on the page. If I click that, it'll just go down to here. If I click third, it'll click this. If I click third, it'll jump down to here, technically. So that is a quick way to create tabs using the jQuery UI. Next, we will work with jQuery form. Let's take a look at the JavaScript first. Let's take a look at that in NetBeans. Form init.js. All right. So turn input to jQuery date picker. So we're going to look for an ID arrival. Var amount equals cache the price input. So the amount that's in the element with ID amount. And this is the range is the element with the ID price range. Then with the price range, we're going to give a slider. So the price range input to a slider. The range, so we're going to give the range true. Minimum value is 0, maximum value is 400. And so when the page loads up, these are going to be the values, 175 and 300. So let's take a look at that page. jQuery UI form. So it's going to load up that page, and it's selected here. If I click this here, I will get this. So if I click inside the arrival date box, it's going to pop up the jQuery date picker and go like this, and then it'll populate the date here. I can change the date range here, the price range with the slider. You can put it there, that'll be the same price. So you can have this really big price range, and so that's the range, sets it up here. Now if you look at the code again, slide function, event, and UI. So whatever event occurs, we're going to update the amount. So here, this one is defined here as the ID amount dot value $sign plus the UI's values, which is this the slider, the first element picked. Then we're going to add some text and the second value. So this is the minimum and the maximum from the slider. Okay, here we go. Set the initial values of amount element. Amount dot. I wonder why this is on a different line. Amount dot val. Slider range value is 0 and 1. That's this element here. And looking at the HTML form, UI form, where is that? Oh, that's JavaScript. And jQuery form. We see this is the all standard HTML, and We have the jQuery UI and the form init.js. We got all that functionality with this amount of code.